there, netizens. Welcome to another episode of News Analysis. We're talking sports today, and guess what? Bukayo Saka dropped Eberechi easy to Arsenal hints before Spurs' deal was actually hijacked. Is this one prophecy now, or how did he see it coming? Because I did not see it coming at all. And so many other football analysts. It came as a shock. Before we dive in, if you're yet to subscribe, you know you're in the wrong, right? Hit that subscription button so you can be part of this news family. Now back to our gist. Crystal Palace star Eberechi Eze looked set to join Tottenham Hotspur. Yes or yes? Yes. But a last-ditch attempt by Arsenal to secure his signature now looks to have won over the England international. However, Bukayo Saka probably dropped a subtle hint that Eberechi Eze could join him at Arsenal earlier this month. The Gunners have swooped in for the Crystal Palace winger at the 11th hour ahead of their bitter rivals, Tottenham Hotspur. Spurs look to have secured their man. Like, you know how we go say it's sure for them? At that point, we all believe, you don't sure for these people. However, Mikel Arteta's side made it clear that he would meet Palace's asking price of £68 million. Now, while agreeing terms with the England star, pulling off an incredible late-stage hijack, a switch to the Emirates Stadium will see Eze join up with some of his international teammates, one of those being Saka. Before the new season kicked off, Saka posted pictures on his Instagram story, showing him visiting the New Balance shop in London. In one of the snaps, there's a big picture of Saka alongside a display of New Palace football. However, just in front of the picture of the Arsenal star is a much smaller photo of Eze. Subtle indeed. Now, a coincidence with Eze also having a partnership with the sportswear brand? Maybe. These things were signed, but we didn't just see it. However, with recent events transpiring how they have, it's safe to say, while the placement of Eze's photo in Saka's story was perhaps coincidental, it now looks like a deliberate hint from the 23-year-old that he perhaps knew all along that his England teammate would end up joining him in North London. Palace chairman Steve Parish and Tottenham owner Daniel Levy were locked in talks over a deal for Eze. Yet Eze always preferred to join Arsenal, the club where he spent time in the academy, and that proved crucial in luring him back to the Gunners. The athletic sports that have previously been putting off the asking price has now eventually indicated that they will pay the release clause, which expired last Friday. Arsenal sporting director Andrea Betta and vice chairman Tim Lewis worked fast to reach an agreement, which will see Eze undergo a medical after playing one final time for Palace in their Conference League playoff match against Fredrikstad on Thursday. However, Palace will still omit him from the tie to avoid risks of injury before his Arsenal medical. Palace's insistence that any deal be put on hold until after their Conference League playoff match ultimately helped to end Spurs' chances of landing Eze, as it gave Arsenal the time to actually swoop in. The Gunners have not hidden their admiration for Eze, but have backed away from a deal in recent weeks, seemingly leaving Spurs to have a free run. However, a knee injury to Kai Havertz spurred Arsenal into action. Initially, it seems Arsenal didn't want to actually have this back and forth with Tottenham. The price was there, one thing that pushed Arsenal away, the price, and then the fact that Tottenham Hotspur were actually feisty about Eze. But as Kai Havertz got injured in Arsenal, it seems it's dawned on them that okay, we need a replacement. And since they not to come on leg totally like that, they were already one leg in, one leg out. They swooped back in to snatch Eze. Arsenal have already spent over £200 million this summer on Victor Gyökeres, Martin Zubimendi, Monin Madueke, Christian Mosquera, and Nogard, and also Kepa. And adding Eze to their armory will certainly strengthen their push for the title. Omo, this team just they bust my head. See men of timber and caliber. Honestly, Mikel Arteta has something in mind. Eze has made 167 appearances for Palace since joining from Queen's Park Ranger in 2020. The 27-year-old played 43 times in all competitions for Palace last season, scoring 14 goals and providing 11 assists. Omona Beans be that. Meanwhile, at Tottenham, Thomas Frank is still desperately keen to add a creative spark to his squad after losing James Maddison to a serious knee injury. While Son Heung-min also departed this summer, Mohamed Kudus has arrived from West Ham, but further reinforcements are certainly needed. Omona, these clubs, they hot. Like, look out, guys. Look out. This Premier League is going to be hot. Expect the best from Arsenal. Expect a lot from Arsenal. It's too early to say, though. Humans are unpredictable. But with this kind of team, with the perfect formation, then the perfect training and practice, this team may just be unstoppable. Kudos to Arteta. Kudos to Arteta. We look forward to seeing what Arsenal will bring to the table. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Let's hear from you. And if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, hit that subscription button